Okay. Sorry, starting a little late. I remember the water bottle thing, but I forgot to put one in the fridge early enough. So I had to take it to the balcony, and then I had to keep it there for a bit. And then I was like, I shouldn't keep it too long. Because what if it's gonna freeze, and then it's gonna pop, and then it's gonna break? I took it inside, and now it's just a little... Now it's just meh. Like, it's not cold enough. But I also kind of didn't want to postpone my stream any longer, and I also could not leave it over the fucking 3 hours. Or possibly 4, because this game seems to actually have quite the long chapters. I need to start pacing that a little better. I want to do, like, the full part. Or, like, I want to, like, end them, you know, like, at the break-off points. Unless there's, like, a long, slow pace at some point. Or, like, a long, really long sequence. And it's really late. But, anyways, yeah, hi. More Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright. Today I think is up, Miss May and their, whatever collaborator thingy. I'm trying to remember exactly what the fuck did I do yesterday. It was a lot. There was, Saw It. There were Butts. There was May, and then there was Mia, and then there was Maya. And, oh god. Oh, fucking bellboy thing. Okay. And a lot of reading. Oh, anyways, we'll get back to it. My voice is not gonna get better from this. Okay, so Turnabout Sisters, Day 2 investigations, and yeah. Off we fucking go. September 7th. Nah, I'm just gonna read this blankly. September 7th. 3:11 p.m. Detention Center visitors room. Good enough.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quiet moving.
Quiet moving. The fucking literacy. Where are you at?
Not, you stinking liar. I hope you die.
Damn, bro.
Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I want to ask.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Sonic the Hedgehog. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. I don't think that's possible. Oh, Jesus Christ, you're still keeping track. I didn't even... okay.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? Yeah?
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? I don't think I necessarily want to... Yeah, we're 4 minutes in. Less than a minute into the game, actually. Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Yes, I specifically... I'm late because I had the water bottle with me. Well, not necessarily. I also lost a cat. Well, no, I didn't lose a cat. Just couldn't find him. And I had to make sure, because I put the water bottle on the balcony to you know, not freeze up. Which is why it's a little bland, because I could have been there longer, but I didn't want to keep it any longer because I didn't want to risk it. But because I opened the balcony door for literally a split second, and lo and behold, I can't find the cat from anywhere. I had to search around for the cat underneath the couch, underneath the bed, in the cat bed, in the other cat bed. fucking nowhere to be seen. Then I go back to the balcony. And as I'm approaching it, the cat just springs up from behind me. I don't know where he was, but yeah, winter times like this, it's risky with the cats, and I don't want to risk any. I don't want to get them. I don't want to forget them on the balcony, because I don't want them freezing. But anyways, or maybe he just doesn't get us see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Oh shit, this is a new dialogue actually. Anything else here? Nothing about the super bright fluorescent lights. No, okay. Okay, so we need to do a formal introduction. Even though we have already done an introduction. This is my badge.
Hey, yes, why? Actually, I really hate your guts. Well, so get lost. Because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks, I noticed. Well, talk. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. A wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school. Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it. But I'm feeling squam-sucking warrior.
But me? I would top that Edgeworth guy any moment. I swear. I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers? Or just against me? Oh. Glass shards? Ah, shit. Oh, never mind. The thinker. Nope. I mean, that's like... I didn't know much when I started this game, but I did know that there's a, there are two main characters who are two male characters who are supposedly quite heavily shipped. Considering the game itself doesn't do particularly much to help that in some of the cutscenes, or like it's like promotional material I've seen, or I don't know, whatever the fuck they have on the Steam page playing, but yeah. She don't talk. How about this one? Oh, she don't talk. Okay, what about this one? Nope. Okay, so I need something to... get her to talk. I mean, I guess I could freely look here now. September 7, Gatewater Hotel Room 303. Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Thanks. Sorry for putting you in the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as the cool kids would say. Huh? Rep? Is that short for reputation? Like the cool kids would say? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used the wiretap. Yeah, that's... Yeah, all... whatever. Is it all publicity is good publicity? I definitely want to go to the hotel where that one murderer was staying over. Yeah, that's good. We can charge a premium for the rooms, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. I am not paying any attention to what you're saying, sir. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Okay, let me examine. This was the box with the whole thing. There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Please leave that as it is, sir. I mean, people have gotten shows for less, so most likely. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderous wiretap. It is said to become one of the most popular attractions here. I don't know about the whole ice coffee thing. Might get a little bit of a different kind of reception nowadays. Not maybe the best publicity. Jesus Christ, that was a fucking... Yeah, anyways, I don't want to get stuck on that. It was bad as it was. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Flowers. A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Oh yeah, of course there's a like the it will be the only 2D show with a 3D jiggle physics. They will have to specifically 3D animate only very specific parts. Oh man, it's weird fucking painting. Still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? This is the same dialogue as before. Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. Like, nobody even bothered to clean up the goddamn champagne bottles? Or the bottle and the glass. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. It would be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. I mean, I guess the police could do a bit more with that, but like... Goddamn, this guy's really heavily into that whole murder thing. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. No comments about the bed. Nice weather again today. I guess the Fay & Co. law offices, of course. Yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. View to a kill. I don't know why, but that was really difficult for me to like get the whole sentence going. Just kidding, sir. Oh, totally just kidding. Yeah, you know, that's speedrunning crime. But you need to, if you're given like if you can choose the starting location, that is how you speedrun crime. By the look in his eyes, I would say that he was more than serious. Okay, cool. So like, it just become a fucking show, and I cannot even go like. Good thing I got the information here already, but no, wait, no, the wiretap was there. The information about the Mr. White was was by him. Okay, yeah, because that's gonna be the next thing I know. Since they didn't bring up the fucking, I have a feeling Twitch is gonna have a problem with me saying things like this, but like, since they didn't bring up the white man situation, the white guy stuff up, you know, earlier, I'm guessing that that's gonna be a thing in the next case, or the next trial. I'm sorry, all I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. About this one? He's fucking useless. He's hopeless. About Miss May. Oh, her, sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. Saw her what? She'd do it, I said. Do what? Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I want to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of donger. I mean, danger. They are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Like a photograph, as the cool kids would say. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. On that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. I don't think a tea set floats. Well, it does if you place it properly, but... And if it's empty. Well, at least has some... The fuck do I know about physics? Not really much. So nothing here works, so I might as well just... I don't know, the Grossberg Law Offices, why not? September 7th, Grossberg Law Offices. Law Offices. That's a cool kid would say. Ah, looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Photo of man? Hey, isn't this the guy from the intro? The murderer? What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. Huh. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added to the court record. Yes, as all evidence should be. On the back of the words, DL6 Incident Exhibit A are written in pencil. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I can only have one with me? Okay, swap it, go talk to the... I think I'll swap them. Photograph added to the court record. On the back of the words, DL6 Incident in Exhibit B written in pencil. Mahogany. A solid mahogany disc. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. The guy went off to sell the fucking painting. Wait a second. It literally took me this long to notice that's missing. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah, he was a painting off. His sunflowers... It wasn't of Marvin. Probably. Was it fisherman? I don't remember there being fish. I feel like I would remember if it was fish. And the guy wasn't really dressed up like a fisherman. It was also a bit vague. It was one of those artistic things that I don't really much understand about. Some guys... It wasn't men, at least. It was one man. But who knows? Maybe it was a fisherman. Damn, this would have been a lot easier to do yesterday. Damn it. Shit, where does sunflower... I remember the color scheme, which was like kind of like... little bit dusk setting on like a field, and that would fit. Fuck, I was so focused on the fucking man, and I can't even remember if they were fish or not. I'm gonna say sunflowers. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Fern. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is. Let's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. You know, I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Yeah, I mean, that's what smoking to some degree is. Burning money. Like fireworks and other kind of acts where you don't really get a long-term benefit from it. But you get like a short-term, like a happy-go-lucky feeling. Anyways, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go back here and show that man. This guy's cross-eyed. Not that it's a bad thing. Just right. Look at this photograph. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. Go practice. No, I don't. I don't know what Yuka even is. Or a fern for that matter. Without doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. I don't know what an affidavit is, but David's a nice name. Well, sure, why not? Hey, yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy affidavit added to the court record. Describes a man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Okay, well that was a good thing. Oh my god, there's another list. Okay, that's all. Toodles to you. I wonder if Maya's here. But I'm also thinking I should probably go here. He's out again. Huh? No more photos of it. Ah, shit! Okay, Yuka is a palm tree with robust, non-branching brown trunk and large, almost upwards pointing green leaves. Thanks. I'll try to remember that for as long as I can, but the next time I'm gonna be here, I'm probably gonna be making the same claim that I don't know what Yuka is. Okay, palm tree was something I was kind of, you know, betting because of the whole, like, the body thing. Well, Shem. September 7th. F.A.N.Co. Law Offices. Looks like Forensic is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Okay. Window. To the wall. Still the sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Truly a fate worse than death. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. There's clearly like a person here, another person there, possibly a horse here, then one more person here, and then that maybe a car or a big TV robot thingy. And these are the, I don't fucking know, some kind of pillars. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know anything about plants though, so I don't know what could go wrong with those. Oh, that's nice. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? I do have grass, and I've been watering it. But I'm also scared now that I opened the balcony door for the first time in like a few days. I only know that I need to give it water at times. Whenever it, like... Well, sunlight I can't provide, unfortunately. The winter is kind of rough on them. And so is my... So is the positioning of my windows to the direction of sunlight. So it's pretty much living off of pure water right now. Some of the files missing. No, I'm imagining things. You probably shouldn't be imagining. God damn it. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing is missing is Mia. I mean, honestly, the grass has been now alive for a month already, and that is my current record of keeping it going. And I don't know, is it a combination of the fact that I started watering it more frequently? Because initially, earlier ones, I've been scared to, I've been scared to water it too much because it's a very small pot. It's a very small amount of grass. And I think I at one point made the mistake of giving it too much water in one go. Maybe like a year ago or so. And it died. I apparently drowned it. And it wasn't even like that much more water than I usually give it. So I was like, oh shit. So I've been really careful with that, but normally it dries up after like a few weeks. But now it's actually, I gave it more water just yesterday, or I gave it, I've been watering it now daily. And since yesterday, it's been absolutely flourishing. Anyways, where was I? Oh yes, Mia's dead. Shame. Well, is there really nothing else here? Okay, but the file thingy is important. Because it looks like there's files missing, and we know that there are files missing. I should probably go show off the picture.
Oh, you again? Can't you take a hint and stay? Go on.
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
So it's my fault now, well? You don't have spiky hair, you don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Damn. About the man who stayed with you in the hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he?
I'm not telling.
Look, he's been accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him.
I wish you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops.
No.
You see?
Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Well, I could show you the world. Except no, I cannot. I need to do it. I need to give a present specifically. The only way to do this is with a present. Have a look at this.
Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you.
Where did you? Oh, a reaction. This is him, isn't it?
Oh, well,
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
I'm so close.
Take it easy, Phoenix.
Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
A bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who is most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Okay. If I ease her fears, I feel like she's gonna stop talking. But if I push her too hard, she might also just completely fucking lose it and she's gonna be put into a, Okay, boss. This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that is an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have field day with his reputation. Huh? Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. I'm pumping your fists in the air. Now tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp.
Wright? Jesus fucking Christ, these names, man. Anyways. Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder?
I'm scared to talk. I don't want you to end up like her.
Huh? It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. No. No. Why? No. Why would you throw anything? Fine. Actually, can he talk about this still? Never mind then. There's fucking no reason for it. Will they be back? Alright, this is getting ridiculous. What the heck is that loafer? Oh, that old familiar clearing of the throats. Oh, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial! He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe? It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. Huh? It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you give me some information. Nothing new here. So you came to see the trial? Oh, yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night. You see, I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really, what was that? A wink of sleep, you say? Well, I know somebody who gave a lot of winks in that trial. Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly.
I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
If you were that worried about it, why didn't you bother to defend her? I asked about why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
Alright, Mr. Wright.
It's fine. It's fine. The game just really likes this joke.
No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on the wall.
A pretentious looking?
Well, you know, the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go?
Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right.
Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that.
Oh, I see. This is all connected.
Was that painting rather important to use?
Okay, so it was freshly painted. He specifically said he did not want to get rid of it. Now he says that he sold it. And there are supposedly there are files missing from an old case that Mia was killed over. Very likely a connection here. So, we'll see.
Is something happened?
I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that cursed painting. I didn't. Youngsters these days, my glasses are so tiny, puffy mustache.
I bet.
I beg your pardon, but I am not at liberty to speak on the matter.
Oh, okay. How about this one?
I beg your pardon, but I'm not at liberty to...
Okay, how about this guy?
Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph.
Where did you get that? Give it back at once.
I'm sorry to have taken it without your knowledge, but I have to know, who is this man? He was most likely in April May's room the night of the murder.
What's that you say? Are you quite sure, my boy?
What has him so flustered, I wonder?
I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. I need to be alone. Looking at this image, I cannot stand it.
He's fallen silent as a stone. A rather large stone. I guess I should return that photo. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg.
You wanna look at... You wanna take this one as well? No? Okay. How about this one? Okay, how about the finger? Phone? No. Autopsy report? No, okay. It doesn't want anything. Fine, I'll move along. Whatever. Off to Blue Corp we go. September 7, Blue Corp Incorporate. CEO's office. Wow, would you... Okay, but like, is that a fisherman or is that... Is that fish in a pile? Is that sunflowers on the back? Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh god. Also, yeah, that fucking statue on the side is fucking crazy. But I just realized we have Mr. Red White, the CEO of the Blue Corp, who happens to be in a purple suit. He's literally the purple guy. I wonder how many people have already made that joke before.
What's with the surreal decal?
Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage.
What the?
Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by.
Right, Phoenix Wright. Inquirably.
Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Ha 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 ha. This is the 7th time you've heard the same joke. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantic vocabulary.
Well, we remember somebody's. Well, I think it was Miss May who got really riled up by large, humongous vocabularies and words. Very long words. Big ones, even. Chunky. Wide. Thick. Anyways, I'm done. What is this guy's problem?
I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordly challenged.
What a fruitcake. Hey, come on, fruitcake's not that bad.
Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of a law school, are you not?
He's kind of overcompensating, in my opinion. In many ways here. In like a lot of many different ways here.
That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this.
What does he mean by that?
No matter. So what business does a mighty, notice the quotation marks in my sentence, lawyer have with a man such as myself? Notice the lack of quotations around man, because I am definitely such a manly, masculine man. So manly, you wouldn't even believe it, just how manly with my very many golden rings. That totally makes sense in fashion style, and my very spotted tie.
It's red and blue because his name is, yeah. Also, that's actually pink. He's got purple hair though, so he's still purple guy. Yipes, this guy's Aregus meter is off the scale. Let me just... Okay, this table design by itself is kind of fucking wacky, but let's just say that I might have made a hasty observation on this little thing here, which I know is just another set of legs, little toesies pointing out from the other body that's on the other side of the table. But that location is not doing any favors. Anyways, I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My,
this is quite the thing.
no, wait, that was Phoenix. Wait, why would he?
It is modeled on my body.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, does this sleek rounded shirt not inspire you?
Yep. This is yeah, this is all very normal. It's the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. 15 and wanna brag about that one. I'm gonna leave the painting for last. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's special runner-up.
Best participation.
Judge's Cooperation Award. Special good try prize. Are these like participation trophies? These words, judges and special, kind of stand out. A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White.
And truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct?
I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. Yeah, I wasn't sure at first, but now I'm certain these are not real words.
Huh? Huh?
Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica?
Ridiculousity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million for sure.
No, sorry, that's Phoenix. Well, that's cool. Haiti here. Oh shit, he does! He absolutely does. It is Woodward speak.
Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not?
Correct. She was my secretariat. Shock it was to hear what she has done.
What she has done? You mean that wiretap?
Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description, but tapping something most certainly is. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this, unlike somebody else here.
It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on a witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
B raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May.
Oh, police, the courts, all beneath me. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Now watch me go play Path of Exile 2 and get bullied online.
Sorry, he's really giving me that vibe.
What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway?
Oh, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future.
Sell information?
In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not?
That painting. There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes, what might that be? What could be bothering your puny little brain?
That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting?
So, what do you mean by ridiculous? Like, ridiculous as in like this whole concept, this character, this room, that painting, or the blue atlas holding the blue core world in hand. Because the answer to most of those things is yes, but in varying degrees.
I had no idea, I forgot.
I I've seen the painting before, yesterday in fact. Why do I find that painting here today?
It's a little ridiculous, but it's like amusing, entertaining. Exactly. I think this is like I honestly don't have a problem with this. It's a bit different than I expected, to be honest. I know that these were I wasn't walking into this expecting this to be like super serious crime, you know, like a courtroom simulator games. But these are a lot more fun than I expected. Like in a good way. So it is absolutely ridiculous. But like I'm vibing with it. Like absolutely.
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Ah, another joke. I got hit by the double joke on the name Wright. Ah. No, honestly, the fact that the game is really old, you know, if it was doing that occasionally, I think it would get old really fast. But the fact that it's really hammering in on that, it's consistent, and I appreciate that. And it's also, I feel like it's not over the top, in the bad way. So, boy, oh boy.
Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask you again, who are you?
Huh? A lawyer?
No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. A mere lawyer. Notice the quotation marks on my sentence again. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. No. It's like the sorry excuse for an attorney. Grody burger.
What?
Oof.
He punched me.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault. Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that gun control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation.
Wait, that's not right.
You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume?
Mr. Grossbergs, yes.
And you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss.
Well, clearly not, because I'm done with all my... I simply wish for you to see, you know what this one is?
How would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in language you are sure to understand. Shut up and get out.
Oh yeah, batch actually. Ah, shit. Shame. Also the finger. Nope, doesn't like the finger. I'll give him the finger instead. Okay, moving on. You gotta always show the badge first, so they know who you are. And they know your authority. Okay, so I don't want to follow his orders, so I'm gonna go to detention center first.
Well, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today.
Oh, in that case, I'll just go back here.
Oh, I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat.
Aha! Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you.
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
Huh? I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him, that much is clear.
Anything new here? Nothing on the table, nothing there. I can probably bring up the painting directly. And also, background music changed. Today's trial.
So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks truly.
Wait, this is the same.
I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
Refusal? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have the right to know.
Alright, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. So I have a feeling I know what it is.
Mr. White.
So I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it just...
That big painting, honestly. Well, if this has also been... These are all very solid questions to ask. I actually ask about the photo. I wonder why it was on the table.
That photo, Mr. White. Of Mr. White. Why would you have this photo, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, well, it's been a long time since then.
A long time ago? I'm sorry, but I think not. I think you still had ties to Mr. White even today.
Really? Whatever gave you the idea? Well, what connection would I possibly have to an individual such as he?
It's pretty straightforward, actually.
I don't think they go drinking together. Well, it's possible. I have no evidence of such. Blackmailing is more likely. I don't know if he's giving information either. I think the blackmailing is the most likely thing because he seemed kind of stressed about the whole painting thingy, and now he's got the painting back at the office. But the problem is that, in case this is not the case, accusing him of getting information from him is like puts him at the, you know, in direct line of fire, where he's kind of forced to defend. Like, no, I'm not giving him information, or he's not giving me information. He's actually getting information from me for blackmail. But if he is getting information from Mr. White, he probably refused to talk about that. So blackmail is honestly the safest bet here, even if it's a little shaky. Well, actually, this would be the safest thing, but this would be the most direct thing, and most likely to actually, you know, or most likely to yield good results, if it yields any results. And also, I don't know why else he would give the painting away. People normally don't ask for, you know, like, that's clearly like a bit of like a, how would I say, like a ransom thingy? I would expect it to go the other way around, but like, yeah, I think the blackmailing is quite...
Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging there, right here the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it, today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
Oh, so you noticed.
Yeah, quite hard not to.
I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Yeah, exactly, and ugly as all hell. Not really ugly. Actually, sorry, it really isn't an ugly painting, but it really doesn't say like a whole lot. And it's not particularly memorable, and it's also very unclear as to what the fuck is in that image.
Mr. Grossberg, tell me what happened.
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of the photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
Kinda, yeah. A DL6 incident.
What is that DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Faye.
Faye.
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. The case is the DL6 incident.
Reason for blackmail.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now.
Ah, shit. It's really as simple as him just being a gluttonous bastard he is.
Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if he would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Alright, this is starting to, seem a lot more clear. Well, I mean, I had an idea of this to begin with, that this is kind of where it's going. With the whole files missing and evidence.
Sorry, my boy, I don't think I can help you with that.
Okay, I mean, just... Okay, yeah, no. I just wanted to make sure. Well, in that case, off we fucking go.
It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look.
Yeah, the files that are missing.
All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at?
Fuck. Guess who forgot the fucking case letter? Was it GL or BL? Anyway, it's gonna be between A and I. Yes.
Now let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye.
Good one, Wright. Okay, that works as well.
A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look?
I mean, why not?
I had to harness a Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished.
It was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the name of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a liar who sold my mother's information for riches. The other one was the man who sold the information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is...
The record stops here.
Wonder who it could be.
So Mia knew Grossberg.
Now, I understand that if I had been doing absolutely no detective work, if I had actually zero idea what the fuck was going on, this could be a newsflash to me. But also, it was very early on established that Mia literally worked under Grossberg. Or then this is gonna continue to a different sentence that actually brings more context to this. That means that she knew about the whole sellout thingy. Okay, that was missing just a... Okay, never mind.
All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order.
So, I kinda wanna check if there's more here.
Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. BF.
No, I don't think I need to go through that one.
I don't think it has much to do with the current case. Interested in know what it go... Well, leave it alone for now.
J to S.
Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this.
Oh yeah, sure. I think there's very high likely that you're gonna encounter at least something there.
Sigh. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest part here is at the end is S. Suicide? Ew. Not cool, bro. You have to outlive your enemies, says Satan. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. He's calling them White. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use his newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one.
Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Article about politician suicide in Minecraft. The word white is written in pencil at the top. I would like to actually... Yes, once more.
Which file to check?
T to Z, is there anything about W?
T, U, I know, W, White.
Huh? Nothing.
The entire W section is missing. Was it taken?
Oh, well, guess we'll see. Are we going at the hotel? Probably not. Actually, anything new on the table? There's some... Never mind. I wonder if Mia's gonna come back alive in the next episode. I feel like she was kind of a crucial part of the storyline, and it would be really weird for the show to go on without her. I've seen them do crazier things. I guess I could go back here and see what goes on.
The bellboy seems to be out.
Ooh.
Oh, the sound of water coming from the shower.
La-di-da, money making, I got the money making blues.
Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. The screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. I better not touch it. No telling what the bellboy would do to me.
Yeah, you'll be the next next on the murder list.
I brought one of 2 glasses pressed on the table. I better not touch them. No telling what the bellboy would do to me. Nice view, nice weather again today. I can see the Fay and Co. law offices, of course.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I can't even show these. Okay, never mind. I just want to compare the Okay. Now the question is, should I come back here or do I go in the detention center? Yeah, I might as well go here. Anything new?
This guy monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy.
Cool. That's the third time I'm reading that, but every time it was noted differently. Gross bug.
I found this in Mia's files.
Oh, she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court.
Not a bad idea.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna leave me at a pretty fucking thin ice, but you know. Anything about this? No. Damn. Well. Not much more I can do, but they'll go back to Hell Corp. I mean Blue Corp.
Oh, well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent.
Shit, couldn't I just like wiretap him? Listen to, like, have him literally threaten me on record?
I have no intention of parleying with you about this matter.
I feel like it's a bad idea to show him these. I think it's a terrible idea to show him these. I feel like I particularly don't want to have him know that.
No, it's just parleying with.
Yeah, fuck it. But then again, it's not like he's not aware of this. He's been in the office, so like, he wouldn't snatch them, would he? He would not threaten me. He would not punch me. He would not kill me, would he? I'll try.
He's the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. Wright, see this? Isn't hard to describe the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me. How?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia?
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White.
Huh.
Mr. White, I know what you did to this petition.
Probably blackmailed him.
You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all those suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
I mean, he literally calls it a information gathering company.
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, no, no. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Beep. Secretary's office, hello.
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away, sir.
Wait a second, Mr. White.
I bet this is a really good comeback.
You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me.
What are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it.
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. He's not leaving here alive. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
White, is that you?
Why are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor.
I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent.
What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man.
What? Mr. White, this isn't one of those.
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia.
How dare you?
I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local Lawyers Association, you see.
Is this gonna be a bad ending?
You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent.
Or then I'm gonna defend myself, which is very on par with courtroom drama, honestly.
I feel faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir.
Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name's Larry. Ah, right. Sorry, pal. Buzz was the murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
September 8, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center Visitor's Room.
I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be on it, of course. Edgeworth included. Oh, I sure hope I'm not gonna see him glistening in that spotlight in courtroom. I could not handle it. It would make things very hard for me. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Right! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention.
Yes, now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Now I'm afraid we've switched places. Yeah, the background is the same.
What? You mean you...
I explained what had happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, my father, my brother, my cousin, my brother from another mother.
Jesus Christ.
And now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well, I mean, if you're a really good shot.
Well...
Help me break out of here, it's crazy. Okay, the problem here is that I have no fucking idea. I have zero idea if they're gonna let me defend myself in court, or should I have her defend me in court, but instead, like... I don't think you can play like a Puppet Master kind of style in courtroom. So maybe cheer me on in court?
Well, you could cheer me for me in court.
Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader?
Huh? Yeah, like that.
Alright, leave it to me.
Huh?
I better get a uniform and some pom-poms.
Wait.
Yeah, I feel like that was not gonna go well had I asked her to defend me. What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way!
No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just peace? Okay. Then, come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself in this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him.
To be continued. Okay. I don't think that went too poorly. Especially since it lets me continue, or lets me save and continue, I probably didn't fuck anything up permanently. Sure, they wouldn't have like a... You know, like a... doomed loop. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Number 1. Yeah, number 1. Sorry, I don't know why, but I always read NO as, like, number 1. Even though there's 1 after it, but, like, yeah, it's just number. And it's 1. Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
I think Larry kind of opened up with that. I'm pretty sure Larry literally said that he's gonna die. And that they should give him the chair. Though I wasn't sure if it was just, you know, being slightly over dramatic or not dramatic at all. So they just execute people on the spot for murder. Like, I get that that's how it works somewhere in the world. America. But, yeah, no, I was kind of... Wait, okay, so is that only in case of like severe crime, like murder or such? Or is it overall just a guilty verdict that just gets you death penalty? Like, there's no prison system. Except for, you know, holding people, you know, for trial. It's just like, are you guilty or not? Yes? Executed. No? Off you go. Because if... Okay, fine. I guess it doesn't go any further than that. Got it. Is it only murder trials? Huh. I was kind of expecting a little bit of variety to that, but, you know, I can live with it. Ah, Phoenix, look!
Huh? Prosecutor, Edgeworth. I need to be at my best behavior. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. Huh? I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story?
I mean, I've already witnessed wiretapping, so... And also, okay, yeah, fair. There are other crimes. Yeah, fair. I was expecting different kind of, trials, that they're not all just gonna be murder cases that are gonna be tried, but... Okay, fair enough.
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Is that anything?
Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out.
There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy.
Edgeworth, you've changed, man.
Phoenix, you know him?
I don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right?
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not.
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this.
September 9th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 1.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the detail of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me.
Objection!
Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in trial against Miss Maya Fey?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great. You guys to show off and get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand.
Jesus fucking Christ, that.
Please state your full name.
Here we should know the title of my personage. Bling, bitch. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse?
Name, motherfucker! Give it to me!
These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino.
Okay.
I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the Presidente of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder?
Correct.
And you witnessed the murder from there?
Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
Ho 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 ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Yeah, they're actually gonna kill him. Great.
Huh? Let him have it, Phoenix.
Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quite perusifying. That's reading to cool people, to you. Some papers by the window. I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. If the things occurred as she's testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, cross-examination witness account. 9 o'clock, I believe.
It's quite a perusify, you know, that's reading some papers.
Okay, so suppose they were watching TV, according to a Miss May's testimony. I don't know how relevant that's gonna be, but I'm gonna start from there.
By window, you mean the one directly across from Faye and Cole law offices?
Correct, that's the only window you see.
What was he sitting on? There was... Well, actually, there's
And there you were reading papers?
Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do.
Okay, what do you mean by Betlam?
Betlam?
It must have been when you attacked, I assume.
We see. Continue.
Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair.
Okay, turn to look.
So reading your papers until you heard that sound.
But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night.
No snoop? Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping.
Spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Why not?
Spiky-haired?
I needless to say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. There finally was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
Okay. So this is something that I'm curious about. How is Miss May gonna tie into this, considering she gave a completely different testimony?
What was Miss May doing at the time?
She had just finished watching a soap opera on TV and was weeping openly.
Did she know that she had been tapping the Faye office phone?
Irrelevant. It has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman.
You make a good politician, Mr. White.
Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente.
I literally made that fucking joke already. God, I'm so on the same wavelength.
Please continue. The victim, she ran away and you gave chase.
Okay, this running away thing.
Maybe a little more detail about that. I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to...
There we go. There we go. That's where the earlier testimony comes to play.
You gave chase and struck her down.
Are you sure?
Bling, bling, bling. As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Can I present the Is this too early? Is this gonna help? Oh man, if I get it wrong. Like, there's a direct contradiction here, so by all means this should work. This should absolutely work, and it should not backfire like last time.
Wait right there. Mr. Wright, you've dug your own grave.
What is it? What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left, but that direction contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
It's simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. K stands for killer. And the victim here. V stands for vendetta. The victim ran to the left. If the victim ran to the left as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Ah! Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run.
Oh. Oh, that's clever.
So did he witness the killing? Wait a second.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Both are right.
Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once.
Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel?
If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law offices of Fay and Co., of course. CO, of course, that's how you say it. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing.
Oh.
This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? A rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Huh. Oh, you provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
She ran to the left.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely, that was what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Well, you'll be cross-examined in the witness's testimony.
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Okay, I already know a couple things, but I need to press these things.
When you saw the girls, you first ran to the left.
Can I press? What do you mean first?
First, that he was that is what comes before what happens next. Do you speak English, right? Please sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw.
I didn't hit anyone.
Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point hiding things from this court.
I'm not hiding anything.
The prosecution requested that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me?
Okay, I gotta remember not to do that too much.
The last I was saying, she ran to the right.
Okay, I'm kinda scared to press this, but I kinda think I need to make sure that I get this right, because I need to present the, you know.
What do you mean next?
Next is what comes after first.
I know that.
And that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. Chased her and delivered the final blow.
I guess I did press this one. Ah, this is bad.
Why, it was you.
Yeah, this was bad. I was just hoping that they would clarify on the final blow thingy.
Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof.
Oh, can I do nothing right? Nothing?
Yeah, continue.
Okay, that did not actually hurt.
That's why I saw that is what Miss May saw. You hear twice.
This is the thing. I think I can just, I'm pretty sure I can present this here.
Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow.
Ah!
What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect?
I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White.
Mr. Wright. Okay.
The two accounts.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss May run to the left. That thing fall. That thing fall. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. And you did her in with the single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Is there other? My stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it. This is almost over.
Important thing right off the bat. That thing.
You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing?
That thing.
Did that thing be falling?
The glass light stands.
Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, wasn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. That is odd. I'll press further. Mr. Wright,
What?
you're saying you saw the glass light stand.
Yes.
Then change your testament to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. Witness will revise their testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow flap.
Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something, but it won't be easy.
Okay. Okay, I shouldn't press this one because, fuck. Damn it. Okay, I can probably... Yeah, I this should work, right?
Mr. Wright, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. Look at this.
These are the floor plans of the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'll be able to see. Here. Well, know that stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity!
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There is no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Vale Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Holy shit! His eyes rolled back in his head.
Mr. White? Whipped cream?
Mr. White. You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor?
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
That's far enough, Phoenix, right?
What? I forgot about Edgeworth. How could I forget about his gorgeous looks?
Mr. White.
I think the time has come.
Who's coming?
And you confess your crime now,
What?
I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap?
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White's slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do? Honor.
The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you enter Miss Faye's office. Am I correct?
Huh?
Must have been the wind.
Correct, you are most correct, Miles.
Miles Edgeworth, okay.
Give me a break.
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I preached to Fay & Co. law offices. Nice when I saw that cursed light stand.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. I feel like this is a crime for him to be holding off that information, like Edgeworth to be holding off that information, and I would find it very weird if Edgeworth walks away with this scot-free.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear.
He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office.
He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder.
Thus, Mr. Wright would like to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
Oh god, these names are getting really fucking mixed up in my head.
Harshy. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place.
When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then.
Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Bling 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 bling.
Leave it to me.
I feel faint.
Oh, wiretapping.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound?
Bling. Correct, that is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine.
Okay, what am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
And this is like the most shaky fucking foundation for a for a testimony I could possibly imagine, but I guess they're buying it.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
Do you have proof?
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. And this proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Oh, right.
I entered the Fay and CO law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's well enough that I can bluff something out of him.
I entered the Fay and Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. I saw this glass light stand.
Okay.
Was it really you that went to the office? Or was it Miss May?
I feel like this is a relevant question.
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in Fay and CO law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
And if I know which way, he's already run a check on those prints.
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay and CO law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the White.
Okay, why do you place a fucking wiretap? Let's get into that.
Why did you tap Mia's phone?
I feel it's pretty fucking relevant. I feel like this is very fucking relevant.
This is no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is the fucking worst possible. Nothing holds in fucking court. That confidentiality goes out the fucking window when you commit a crime. And get caught with it specifically. What the fuck is happening? Look. Oh my god. Alright.
Yeah, it would have been. Good fucking god, why?
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
Her light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Damn it, there's nothing for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattle enough that I can bluff something out of him.
Okay, so I'm supposed to bluff. No, wait, I didn't want to end that yet. Normally it lets me go back.
I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. White. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably.
No more. Can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Wait, what do you...
Huh? Phoenix. I know that voice.
I literally just went forward on the... I accidentally pressed forward. It normally lets me do that.
Mia. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're...
Oh, you're finally awake.
Wait, fuck, how does that go? The fucking sky... The fucking Skyrim opening scene.
You tried crossing the border, I see. Just like the rest of us.
God. Hey, Phoenix. Gah? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya. Did you know the Flame Woman has strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that there was enough to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? Yeah, the receipt in the court record, right? Yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix? Why wrote that, not me? So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt.
Is it just telling me, like, how to win the court case? Is it actually, like... Because I pressed forward instead of backwards.
It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase. September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa.
Or then this seems highly scripted though, so I'm like, you know what? I'll let it play out and see what happens.
Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go.
Okay, script then. It's just the way they phrased that, like, oh, I just need to set a trap for him, gave me the impression that, like, oh, okay, so I need to choose. That's so weird that you wouldn't look at it. That's crazy. Okay, I'll roll with it. I'll roll with it. Whatever. What the fuck is this?
I think the court is about to reconvene. Go on, do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it.
Right. That in court record. September 9. 1:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Court will now reconvene for a trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. This is the defendant. Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then let's start where we left off.
Your Honor. Shit, actually, I want to take a screenshot of this.
There's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you.
Well, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
The wiretapping.
It's the beginning of September.
Do I do it here? I guess let's do it here.
Look closely at this. See the word "my" written in blood?
You're grasping.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side?
Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt?
Like, nobody checked the fucking receipt. Nobody looked at the fucking other side. Nobody checked, like, is it even readable? Like, oh, there's blood on this paper. Maybe we should see what's on the paper. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I get that information would be completely useless. It would be completely useless. Unless for this very specific testimony. But the fact that we needed a fucking divine intervention for somebody to look at the other fucking side of the fucking receipt is insane.
Oh my god. Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay and Cole CEO law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Guess who tipped over the fucking water bottle? I'll be back in just a moment. That was about to be my most expensive bit I've ever done. Not that I did not tip that on purpose, but taking a chug out of water bottle to emphasize on something, to continue to scream afterwards, was gonna be the bit. Unfortunately, I was placing the water bottle on a dark surface that I had my phone on, that is also pitch black, the same color as the fucking surface, so I didn't notice I hit the phone, and that tipped the water bottle a little bit. However, it's all good now, because it was just a little, like, it didn't pour all over, it just, you know, sprayed a little bit. Anyways, where was I? Ah, yes. Okay, that's better. Yeah, no, everything's fine. It only splashed a little bit on the screen. It's just water. Very good that it's just water. And a bit on my speaker, but I don't use those and they're old. And anyways, I think it didn't go anywhere bad. Just a little driplets. I hope it's fine. Anyways.
Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Me fail English. That's fucking funny, actually. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll all agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Oh. Very well. And that is all for the trial of... not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy's just making up evidence as he pleases. This is bad.
I don't think anything's gonna change this. This is gonna go through no matter what, but I think by all means I should object because I don't see what, like... The fucking witness is currently in shambles because they got caught up in a fucking web of lies. Like... this is really just nothing but a desperate attempt and it really reeks of such. So I don't know where the fuck this is going, so object.
Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need for prolonging this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone's gonna call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What?
Well, damn.
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all.
Boing.
Yeah, Mr. Your Honor. May I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Go.
The witness will stay.
Mia.
Phoenix, read this note out loud.
Mia, what's this?
Yeah, I mean, don't I actually have a fucking newspaper article I can still show? Like, this guy is shady as all fuck. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Okay, whatever. whatever. I'm gonna ignore that. Thanks for the help, but I'm gonna ignore that. What the fuck, Mia?
Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr.
Yeah, he was about to be fucking executed. Taken out to the back, shot behind the shed, whatever the fuck.
You bet I am. My life is writing in this one.
Yeah.
I have something I would like to read to the court.
You fainted.
God. I just...
It's so funny to show the fucking patch.
But no. Okay, so I have... I know which one it is, but there's like... Yeah. There's nothing else I could really... God, that'd be so fucking funny. Oh, but I don't know if it's... I don't want to fucking lose this case on that. I don't want to risk it. I don't know if the... I'll do that some other time.
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the finger.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Ah, spirited because ghosts and shit. Yeah, of course not. It just appeared. The list is like somebody like. The two things I'm wondering here. First of all, was that an official list? Okay, that's also a good point. Like, but like, then it's like, was that just a handwritten note that Mia, whatever the fuck, whichever character that is supposed to exactly be at whichever moment, just wrote down on a piece of paper? Or was it like an official paper that just nobody just happened to find before then? What the fuck?
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Ha ha ha. I need to emphasize on this joke so that everybody gets it.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
And once again, bunch of confetti.
I saw the court is adjourned.
They're not gonna. September 9, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Well, I never thought I would be saying this again. But congratulations! You're lucky I was born a Fae.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it.
God.
Thank you, Phoenix. You've raised a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget you as long as I live.
As long as you, quote unquote, live?
My time is running out.
Huh?
Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long.
What? No, there's still so much to say. Like, why is that plant in your office? I don't recognize it.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief.
Hee hee. I'm not a chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock. The office?
I'll see you later.
Chief, Mia.
And off she goes, possessing her own sister. September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Faye and CEO law offices.
Being here, it's hard not to think about that night.
Okay, I don't know what character this is gonna be at all. You came!
Mia?
I was gonna worry you might not.
Oh, of course I came.
Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
You should see your face.
Mia!
Is she alive? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. I got old Mickey Mouse here, huh?
Maya?
Why, did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store to buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of... Huh?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and CEO law offices, right? And who better than me? Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, now, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business! With 2 Z's instead of S's. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? My voice is fucking dying here. That's a reason I can't do high-pitched voices at all. Nice, good practice, at least. It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Yeah, so what the fuck is his name then? Where the fuck does Nick come from?
Phoenix.
It's the Nick's part. Okay, got it.
Nick.
You know what this means? We're partners!
You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and CEO law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Always. Judging. All the time.
Right, okay, Nick, let's do it.
No, right, okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting.
Okay, wait up.
The end. Holy fuck. A brand new episode has been added. Okay, you actually cannot even go back on that. That was 2 parts and it took me 2 hours about. It would take me 1 extra hour to maybe 1 more part. Or do like the first act of the next part? Or episode, I guess. However the fuck this is counting. So it's a doozy. Should I maybe just leave that for like a full run? No, I'm actually. Okay, problem is, I'm probably gonna be streaming Battlefield with Tem tomorrow. Or depending how that goes, or depending on the schedule, I might have time. Depending what time we quit, I might have a bit of time afterwards. But with the shakiness of this game, Okay, 2 to 5 streams. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday, right? Okay, you know what? Yeah. So then I'm gonna also take the weekend off from streaming this. Yeah. So tomorrow's Friday, Battlefield. Weekend, don't know my schedule exactly when and what I'll be streaming. I'll be doing that. Yeah, I'll be definitely doing the Yeah, so I was thinking it's gonna be more convenient for me to do this in like a so I should maybe start the next chapter on Monday to get that going in like a concise order. I could technically now. I haven't done 80 or Arc-Tempered Jindaha yet. I would technically have time to do one run now. I would also see, because the problem I have is that since I'm now recording these streams separately from instead of just download the VOD, I'm testing that thing out now. I tried out recording Monster Hunter off stream. It seems to run just fine. No problems with the system. I could now have like a I don't know, just a 30-minute, just technically do 180 Jindaha hunt. The next chapter is called Turnabout Samurai. Okay. That would be right. I mean right. I mean white. I mean right. Yeah. That is, I guess, how that would go. Yeah, okay, it's 15, 20 second. Because there's also only like 2 weeks time on the only 2 weeks time on the Arc-Tempered Jindaha, so I should kind of get to that. I was thinking, should I do the first time off stream and record it and see how that works? This has been quite tight. I honestly, after the first trial, like not the tutorial one, but the first real trial, I feel like I did get a little bit of a better sense of how this game functions. I bet it's gonna get a lot harder though. Like a lot harder. I can see a lot of ways where it can, start to fuck with you. Oh, here, Jason, for the last time, still some. I would love to leave here. The Pale Moon is something. It's playing this without my consent. I wish to skip. Or, no, not skip, but I wish to... It's also like playing this... There's no The Dark Messenger. I'm guessing it's gonna start from there again next time. Yeah. It's gonna start from because that's the save location. So, also I don't have time to read those. They go fast. They go too fast. Title screen. Title screen. Title screen. But yeah. So in that case, I'm gonna cut this one here. I'm gonna switch to Wilds. I'll continue this again next week. And yeah, I hope the YouTube videos are actually turning out fine. I did check the quality on them. They seem fine, but I also don't have time to watch 4 hours of me talking. I don't want to, and I don't have time to watch 4 hours of me talking. So, but yeah. Anyways, be back in just a moment. to people checking this out later, probably. Thank you and bye, sis, but I'll be on Wilds now.